Everybody, it's Meridy and I am back today with our 8th process video using the intellectual kits, and I am going to get started by showing you what I want to use on this layout. So the first thing that I want to use is I want to use this piece of paper. Let me try to move this. That came in the kit. It's ledger paper on one side and like a 1920s look on the other side, but I want to use the ledger paper side. And then I found a few little pieces of ephemera and the various packs of things, chipboard, labels, a couple frames, tags, a triangle, a few more labels. And then I've got 4 pictures here. They're all 3 by 4 inch portrait orientation photos of my daughter, and she was taking an online physics class and she was making a solar oven. I'm sure many of you are familiar with that. She was not too thrilled. You could tell her face is not too happy. And then I've got this Learn, Grow, Smart, Achieve, Think cardstock cut from the store that I want to use as my title. This is going to represent my journaling, those little strips. I want to use the Distress Oxide spray that came in the kit for some background. I want to use some Nuvo drops on this layout because I haven't been using my Nuvo drops as much as I should. They're amazing. And then I've got a few scraps of paper here. I do have the butterflies, the buttons. These are just branding strips that were left over. So I'll leave these little scraps, easy to access. I also have the flowers that I can fussy cut, and I'm fine fussy cutting a little flower for this one. I've also got these amazing hexagon pattern paper, and on the back side is ledger paper, so I probably won't use the back since I've got this, but maybe I'll use a few hexagons on this layout. And then I've, of course, got all my little, got so much stuff here, all my little phrase thickers. This is just my color swatch. I've got this Brainiac Genius Scholar First Day, but I think I might have enough words with my title here, so I'm probably not going to use those right now. I've got Imagine and Scholar. I might use the word scholar. These also came in your kits. And then I've got the alphabet thickers. I wanted to write solar oven, O-V-E-N-S. I'm missing an S, but the last time I replaced my S with an 8. So I can either write solar oven in these, or maybe I could just write oven in these and stamp the word solar. Who knows? We'll have to see when we get there. So for now, I'm going to set everything off to the side for just a minute while I trim the branding strip off of this. And then I really want to use, oh, there's paper clips on the other side of the branding strip. So I've got these 2 frames, so I can frame 2 of my pictures with these. And I don't know which 2 yet. And then I feel like this one and this one are very similar. So I probably will use just this one. I think I just want to use 3. So this is her making the solar oven. The solar oven is made, and this is her using the solar oven to cook a hot dog in the sun. And I think that those are fine like that. I'm going to mat this picture, I think, in just a little scrap of white paper. And I'm going to go ahead and adhere these 2 to their frames so that those are just easy to pick on and off the layout. Okay, so I've got that there. And then I really love this title. I don't know if I want to put it at the top. And I kind of like it white, especially because I think I want to add some mixed media on here in the background. So let's see what we've got here. Let me, you know what, I'm gonna cut these apart because I feel like I can use both of them in different areas of this layout. Like maybe one up there. And one down here or something, not sure yet. And then this really blends into the background, so I'm not sure if I'm going to use that or not. And I'm just starting to place embellishments in places that I think they can go. I don't want to cover up my picture too much. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to get a couple little things in here. That's cute. Maybe I'll do that. And I'm gonna cut these two off. Oop. And then maybe I can put them you know what, I might just cut them apart as well, and then I can just use them like embellishments on the layout. It's just gonna clean these edges up so that they look curved. Okay, and then I really wanted to use this little tag because it looks just like my box in the picture, but I'm not sure where to use it. That's pretty cute. Okay, so next, let's see what else I've got here. If I make the title Solar Oven, I'm just maybe gonna put the word oven in this font and just type the word solar out. So let me grab the letters for oven. I don't even know that I want this title on here because I think it just takes away from this. So I am not going to put the word solar oven. Obviously, I can discuss that it's a solar oven in my journaling and that she's making it for her physics class, and that will make plenty of sense. So scratch that. What I think I want to do next is work on a little bit of the mixed media for the back. This is really blending in a lot. Let me see if I've got some scraps here that can help that. I don't really think that I need, oh, you know what? I am gonna punch out or cut out this hexagon. And I think I'm gonna try to stick it right under here, just to bring this hexagon, kind of mimic it up there, although it's going the wrong direction. Because this one has the flat side over there. Okay, I kind of do like it like this. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna adhere this little grouping and I'm gonna adhere this grouping together, and then I will come back to try to do a little mixed media on the background. So I will be right back when I get these things adhered together. Okay, so I've got everything kind of adhered down. I don't have these two things, and I don't have it adhered to the page. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get, first of all, a sample piece of paper, because I don't wanna try this new technique that I'm gonna try on my actual layout. And you may, if you've been watching my videos this month, you may have heard me talk about, Lacey did a live video last month and she used a brayer to get color on the background of her layout, and I'm going to use this brayer along with this Ice Spruce Distress Oxide spray, but I'm going to do a test sample here. So let me grab a glass mat real quick. And I'm not even too sure if I want this to be like the full strength of the color of this mist or not. So let me move all of this so I don't get it sprayed, and then I can be all the way in camera here. So I guess I'm going to try a little with it full strength. Okay, and then if this is too dark, I'm going to add a little water and see how that works. Oh yeah, this is a little dark. It's not working the way that I want. So, and that's really dark. So let me try spritzing some water on here. Oh yeah, that's better. And actually, Lacey even told me to try it with a smaller brayer, so let's see what that does. I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna do one more test sample. I'm not gonna put it on the glass mat this time. Let's see how this works. Oh yeah, this is gonna be great. But I do think I will use the bigger. I feel like this bigger one isn't flat or something. I don't know what's happening here. It's like not doing all the way. Maybe I'll use a bunch of little strokes. Okay. So I'm gonna get my paper and I wanna put these like right around here. And I will use a little bit of this. I think I'm gonna need kind of a lot. And then quite a bit of my water, because I want this to not be super dark. I'm gonna try it once with this big roller, one more time. Oh, it's kind of working now. I need more color in here for sure. That was not dark enough. I put way too much water. I'm not sure that this is my favorite technique, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I think I might need a little more practice with this one. So I'm glad I tried it. Maybe it will look a little bit better when it's dry. In the meantime, I am totally gunking up my layouts so bad I need to stop. So I will stop right there, and then okay, my note to you would be, don't try this technique for the first time on a piece of paper that is irreplaceable. The way I did. Oh, well, you live and you learn. So, oh, I do need a little more down here though. I'm wondering if this is gonna calm down a bit when I take it and get it all dry. So I'm gonna set this outside for a few minutes, clean up my mess, and I'll be back. Okay guys, so I've got my little mess going on here. I wonder if there's anything I could do to make this be less messy. Like maybe put another piece of something underneath there, like another layer. Let me see what I've got here. Like I've got this alphabet, lessons in penmanship, but that doesn't really match. I can use graph paper. Let me cut this. I just don't like how much of a blob there is right there. And graph paper would make sense. Now this title blends really into the graph paper. A guest check kind of doesn't make sense, and it's gray. So I kind of don't like that. Bingo card definitely makes no sense there whatsoever. And I'm gonna cut this so part of it sticks out of the top and part of it sticks out of the bottom, so it almost looks like a layer on there. That's at least toning down some of that mess that I made in the background. And then when I remove it, yeah, it just kind of looks blah. Okay, let me see if I've got any other paper that I can cut in just a little square like that besides this white. Or I do have an idea for this actually. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, that isn't gonna work. This is too patterned, and this is like essentially the same color as that. So my idea is maybe I can ink this and just alter it a little so it's just a little bit darker, not stark white, so that my title will show up nicely on top of it. So let me try to do that. And I'm going to try, let's see. I'm gonna get a little piece of scratch paper here. I don't know what color. I think I need to make it in this tan color family. I think maybe the tea dye. That's what I swatched right here. So I'm gonna grab the tea dye ink pad. It's right here. And I'm gonna try to alter this paper just a little bit with that and see if it helps. So I'm just gonna do this. I'll finish it off camera and I'll be right back when I get the rest of this inked up. Okay, so I've got that inked up, and let me see how it's all going to look layered here. Got that sticking out. It also does add a little color to the layout, so I kind of like that. And now this pops nicely off that color. So I think I'm gonna add that piece in the background. So I'm gonna go ahead and adhere all of these things down, and I will be right back. This looks a little blank to me. So I'm gonna come in with my black pen and I'm going to do a little border. I'm just gonna do it 3 lines so that I don't have to be super careful trying to get it perfectly straight. When you do 3 lines, it can kind of be more like a sketchy thing. And then after I do that, I think I want to add, I think I need to add a little bit in here. So let's see. Foam strip, maybe not. I've got a couple of these flowers that were cut off of another layout that I made earlier this month. I don't think I need them. Okay, let's see here. If I've got anything else that can go with this. Little tags. I don't think I got anything in there that I need. Let's check out all of these phrases that we've got. Let's see. I don't want any of those. I wonder if I could sprinkle some of my sequin mix around and kind of mix it in with some Nuvo drops and maybe a little tiny bit of black splatters. So I'll use the Distress Oxide black soot. I'm going to cover up everything that I don't want to get splattered, and I'm going to add a little bit of splatters in here and see how I like that. Let's see. Just a little more up there. Okay, that's pretty good. And then I think I'll add in a few sprinkles in those areas as well. I am gonna have to wait for that mist to dry before I put the sprinkles. And then the very last thing I'll use is my Nuvo drops, because those will take a long time to dry. While I'm waiting for those splatters to dry, I can experiment here with where I want my journaling strips. And maybe I can put them down here. That would balance out the layout pretty well, especially if I don't journal too much, which this isn't a super big story. So I think I could probably fit all my journaling, you know, in a place that tiny. If I needed more space, I could put it up here, but I don't really like it up there. I really like the journaling right down here. So I think that's where I'll leave it. So let's see. In order to get sprinkles where they look random, the best way that I found to do that is to just randomly sprinkle them and then kind of glue them where they fall. Obviously not on top of a picture, we don't want that. Okay. I feel like I might need a couple more right here. There. I don't want it to get too many. I think that's pretty good. Okay, so I am going to take my art glitter glue and my little picker-upper thing, and I'm gonna get these sequins all adhered down. I'm gonna talk while I'm going, because if you were inspired by this layout, either to recreate this layout, possibly using your own stash, or if you purchase this kit and you're recreating this layout, we would love to see it on our Not Just for Boys Kit Club community Facebook group. That one was over the picture. If you got in on subscriptions this month, I am excited for you, because I believe while I'm filming this video, we still have some kits and subscriptions left, but I'm fairly certain by the time this video airs, those are all going to be sold out, because this is my 8th video, so this won't even air until the end of the month. So while you are watching this right now, if you were unable to pick up a September kit, we still have subscriptions open, and if you sign up now, you will start with the October kit, so it will be next month's kit that you'll start with. But you can go sign up for a subscription right now, and that will guarantee that you get a kit next month, and you know, on all the following months after that until you cancel. Yeah, I think our subscriptions are a good thing. I think a lot of you were ready for that, since we had a huge response to people subscribing to automatically purchase a kit every month. Let's see. Some of the benefits to getting the kits are you get a free little exclusive embellishment that coordinates with that month's kit each month. Another benefit to subscribing is the kit costs a little less than if you just buy one-off kits on the website. It's a couple dollars savings to get it as a subscription. You can add to your box. So anything that you order all month after the before the 4th of the month. So if we have our new release is the last day of the month, and anything that you order between then and the 4th of the month will be added to your subscription box, and you don't have to pay extra shipping. And then after the 4th of the month, if you continued shopping like on the 5th of the month and thereafter, that can all be added to your next month's box. So you don't have to pay for shipping on that either. So that's another good benefit is, you know, free shipping on all the other stuff that you purchase. It just ships with your order. Of course, I make videos each month, as you see, showing how to use your kits. Then I'm just adding these Nuvo drops in here periodically to just add a little more dimension. I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything. I will link the information about subscriptions in the description of this video so you can find all the details about subscribing and all the subscriber benefits. But I think I am done here with this layout, and thank you guys so much for watching. I do have photos and some paper saved up and embellishments to make one more layout this month, which will be my 9th layout using this kit. So I think I will do that. I think I will squeeze in one more video here in the next couple days before I do my wrap-up video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in a couple days. Bye.